Welcome to Vinita's Math channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about the solutions of the module question paper that is being officially uploaded in the VTU website. I have taken here the second question. In that B, the question says the digital system is to be designed in which the month of the year is given as an input in 4-bit form. The month of the January is represented as 0000, February as 0001 and so on. Okay, so this is the question. The output of the system should correspond to the input of the month containing 31 days. As per my knowledge, here they should mention as 1. Okay, the output of the system should correspond to the input of the month containing 31 days as 1, or otherwise it is 0. Okay, consider the excess number in the input beyond 1011 as don't care conditions. Write the truth table, SOP and POS form. Simplify the SOP using the K-map and realize using the basic gates. So this question has 3 parts in it. Fine. First, let us try to understand the question. The question says the input has 4 bits form. Okay. The inputs are taken according to the months like January to December. Okay. January to December. For January, the code they have considered is 0000. For February 0001 and so on. Okay, so till December I have considered it is for December it is 1011. Okay, now these are the inputs. Still I'll get 1111. These are my inputs. Okay, now in the question what they have told, the output of the system should correspond to the input as the month containing 31 days as 1. If a month contains 31 number of days in it, the output must be represented as 1, or otherwise it is 0. Actually this is the part I have considered, since they have told or otherwise it is 0. In a binary system it has only 2 conditions, 0 or 1. For the other condition they have told it is 0, and for this it must be 1. I guess it has been missed. Okay, otherwise they would have mentioned it is as 1. So what we will do now is we will write the output as 1 where the month has 31 days in it. Okay, for your reference I have written the month's name here. Okay, and the number of days it contains as well. The January has 31 days, so the output for this, the output will be 1. The February has 28 or 29 in the leap year case, or otherwise it is 0, right? If the month has 31 days, then only we should write the output as 0, otherwise it is 0. March 31st, March month, it will be having 31 days, so it will be 1. For April it is 0, May it is 1, it has June has 30, so it is 0. For July it is 1. For August it is 1. See here, July has 31, whereas the very next month, August, even it has also 31 days in it. Next, September, it has 30 days, so it is 0, it is 1, 0. Next it is 1. Okay, next for the other conditions, consider the excess number beyond 1011 as don't care conditions. Beyond 1011 meaning beyond 1011, after this condition the output we have to consider it as don't care. So don't care is being represented by the letter Z, sorry, X. Okay, and if somebody don't know how to remember how many number of days are there in the month, usually we will follow to count the number of days in a month by using our hands. Like, you close your fist like this. If you get a bone, like this is the January part, and it is considered as the February, March, April, May, June, next this is July, okay, this is August. So wherever you find this bone like bones, that month will be having 31 days. Okay, so this is January, 31 days. This is February. Okay, we all know February will be having 28 or 29 days. Next, this is March. Okay, next this is April, 30 days. May, 31 days. June, next July. Okay, July, 31 days. Next we will start from here, August, 31. Okay, if you do like this, you will get the how many number of days are there in the month. Now our truth table is ready. Okay, the first question is we have to write the truth table. We have written the truth table. Okay, next, and then they have asked us to write the SOP form. Okay, the SOP form we have to write, as well as the POS form. To write the SOP form, we will use the symbol sigma. Okay, write a letter sigma, and then here you can use the small letter m, or no, or else you can leave that also. Sigma summation, open the bracket. Here we have to write the numbers of these inputs, meaning this 0000 is being represented by 0, right? This is 1. The binary form is being converted into equivalent decimal forms. So it is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so to express the given function f is equal to, in the sum of product forms, we have to pick the output where the 1 is present. Okay, so where the 1 is present, it is in the number 0, so write 0. Next, 1 is present in the 2, next 4, next 6, next 7, next it is in 9th, next it is in 11th, right? 11th. Next, do we have any ones here? No, right? Okay, so close the bracket, plus even for this problem we have a don't care also. So while writing the sum of product forms or the product of sum forms, we have to write the don't care always. Okay, so don't care function is being represented by D. Okay, in which case we have a don't care? So in the number 12, 13, 14 and 15. So write here 12, 13, 14 and 15. So this is SOP form. Okay, next, to write the POS forms, what we have to write? We have to use the letter, that is output F is equal to pi capital M, that is the max terms. Here we have to select the input numbers where we are getting the output as 0. Okay, where we are getting the output as 0? In the input 1. So it is 1 in the input 3 and the input 5, input 8, okay, in the input 10, input, that's it, right? We are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So close the bracket here. Next, plus we have to write the don't care functions in all the cases. So in this given problem, we have don't cares from 12 to 15. So plus don't care of 12, 13, 14, 15. Usually in your exams, sometimes this will be given and we have to solve using the K-map, right? So in this pattern, they have asked us to write the SOP and POS form for us. So this is the solution for the first part of this question, that is write the truth table, SOP and POS form. Okay, the second part is we have to simplify that SOP using the K-map. See here we are having the SOP expression, this one, right? We have to solve this. See here, simplify for SOP using a K-map. We have to use this expression and we have to solve. For SOP, what we will write? We will write 1 in the K-map. Okay, if they ask us to solve by using the POS, what we will write in the K-map? For this cell numbers, we will write zeros in the K-map. Okay, so since they have asked for to solve use the SOP, okay, by using the K-map, I'll take these cell numbers and I'll write 1. Okay, so for 0 it is 1, and for 2 it is 1, and for cell number 4 1, cell number 6 1, 7, 9, as well as for 11. Okay, next, and we even have a don't care function also, the cell number 12, 13, 14, 15. So sorry, now the cell number is, see I have written the ones for the cell numbers 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, as well as for 11. Okay, next, don't care functions for the cell number 12, 13 and 14, 15. So 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have entered all the details in the K-map. Now we have to do the grouping. Okay, while grouping we have to follow the 3 rules. Okay, first one is we always go for row wise while grouping. While going row wise or while making a group row wise, first we always look for an octet. Okay, octet has 8 adjacent ones. If we didn't get any octet, we should go for quad. Quad has 4 ones in it. We all know this. If we won't get any quad, we should look for a pair. Pair has 2 ones in it. And then if we don't get a pair, we should make, or we should leave that one as a single. Okay, that is the second rule. Third rule, it is about the don't care. Okay, what do you mean by don't care? Don't care meaning even if it exists, we will don't care about that. Okay, in Kannada there is a saying called Atakuntu Lekkakilla. Right, the same condition will be applied for this also. Fine, I will explain that don't care concept while explaining this problem. Fine, so first we should go row wise. So this is the first row, and first of all I have considered myself the inputs as ABCD. They have not given anywhere. I have considered this as ABCD. Even you can use or consider this as PQRS or WXYZ. This is your wish. Okay, so coming to the problem, if we start by row wise, I have an entry in the cell number 0 itself. Okay, so I have to follow the second rule. Okay, what does the second rule says? We have to go for to make an octet. Is there any possibility to make an octet by using this one? Is there any ones in these two places? No, right? Is there any ones in these two places? If I roll this, I may make a octet. So is there any possibility, or is there any ones here in these places? No, right? See here, in this case, for example, if I had 1 here, okay, if I am telling if I had 1 and 1 here, in that case, if I would have made a roll of this K-map, then we would have made a octet. Why? Because here we are having don't care. Don't care meaning we can use this as 0 or as one as per our convenience. For example, while playing, if we are having any shortage of players, what we will do, we will ask some small child to play with us. Okay, otherwise we won't get the enjoyment, full satisfaction of that game. So what we will do, we will ask the small child in our home or in our school to play with us. Okay, even if he scores some score, that won't be considered, right? So even if we get out also, or if he scores also, that won't be considered. In this case also, in the problem also, don't care meaning whenever we need to make a maximum number of ones as a group, if possible we will use this. Okay, if not, we will not use it. So this X or don't care, this can be considered as 0 or 1s. For my case, to group this, if I consider this as 1, okay, and if I consider this as 1, and here if I had 1 1, I would have made an octet. Okay, but now there is no ones here. If I consider this as 1 also, it will be of no use. So what I'll do, I'll not consider this as ones. Okay, I will leave. Next I'll go for an oct possibility. Okay, for oct, 4 ones must be there, right? Okay, is there any 4 adjacent ones for this? Is there any ones here? No, right? But if I roll this, okay, can I get, or can I make a group? Yes or no? So this is the first group I am making. So this is the first group. Next, I'll go to the next cell number. There is no 1. Next cell number, there is no 1. Next cell number, there is a 1, but it is already grouped. So don't worry about this. Okay. So always try to make a group for the unused or ungrouped ones. Fine. Next, after this, first row is completed. Now come to the second row. Okay, in the second row, this one is already being grouped, so don't worry about this. Okay, there is no 1 here. There is a 1 here. Okay, so I have to make a group for this. Okay, what I have to look for? Always look for an octet. Fine. For this one, is there any 8 adjacent ones? Is there any 8 adjacent ones? No, right? See here, only 1 here and 1 here. If there was 1 in this place, in the cell number 5, okay, we would have considered these X or don't cares as 1. Okay, so in this case, if there was a 1 here, we could have made this as one group, right? In that case, I consider this as 1. Fine. But we don't have 1 here. So I am not able to make any octet. Fine. So next possibility is quad, right? So to make a quad, for this one, is there any adjacent 4 ones? Okay, 1, 2. Only 2 ones are there, right? Now use the concept. We are having childs here, so many childs. If we want, we can ask them to play with us. Okay, if not, we just leave. So here 1, here 1. We should always go for grouping of maximum number of ones. So what I'll do, I'll ask these don't cares or the children to come and make a group with this. Okay, so I'll consider this as 1 and this as 1. Fine, I'll make a group. Fine, this is my second group. Okay, next this is over. This one is also over. Why? It is already being grouped. Okay, next I'll come here. Next, do I need to consider or do I need to group the don't care also? No, it is don't care. Okay, since it is a don't care, we will not take worry about grouping of these don't cares. Our intention is to group only the ungrouped ones. That's it. Okay, so don't care or don't worry about these don't cares. Don't try to make the unnecessary groups of these don't cares. Fine, I guess you have understood. Okay, so I'll not group this one, sorry, this x I'll leave the x. Okay, don't worry about these don't cares. Okay, next we will come to the fourth row. In the fourth row, no ones, there is a 1. Okay, next what I have to look for? Octet. Can I make an octet? No. Can I make a quad? To make a quad, see here I am having only one here, meaning only 2 ones, adjacent ones are there, but there are don't cares, there are children's next to you. Okay, next to your home or next to your house or in your house itself. Okay, if they are there, what you will do, you will use them and you will play with them, right? Okay, so I will use or I will consider these two as the players for my team and I'll make a group. Fine. So this is my third group. Fine, understood? Okay, now we have to write the prime implicant table. Okay, to write the essential prime implicant table, what we have to do is, in the last video also I have already explained for the group 1. Okay, write the prime implicant. How to write the prime implicant? See here, a bar remained same, b bar changed. So what I'll write? A bar. Next, in these two, from these two columns, c bar changed to c, so d bar remained same, so I'll write d bar. Okay, next we have to write the essential cell numbers. Essential cell numbers meaning the number of the cell numbers, the ones in the cell number which is not being used by some other group. Okay, which is not shared by some other group. So this one in the cell number 0, it is not being used by other groups, it is being used by only one group, that is 1. Okay, here also cell number 4 and the cell number 2, whereas the cell number, the one in the cell number 6 is being used by group 1 as well as group 2, so I'll not write. Okay, if we have any cell numbers here, then this prime implicant will become an essential prime implicant, so a bar, d bar. Okay, similarly the second group, for this second a bar changed to a, so we will write b. Here c remained same, so it is bc. Okay, essential cell numbers for this is 7, 6 is being used. Here we should not write the essential cell numbers of these don't cares. Okay, see here this 14 is being being used by only the group number 2, but here we will write the essential cell numbers of only ones or zeros. Okay, we will not write for the don't care. So since I have an essential cell number here, I'll write this as an essential prime implicant. Okay, next for the third group, this is my third group. For the third group, it will be b bar changed to b, so I have to write the a. Here c bar changed to c, so I'll write only d. Is there any essential cell number? See here, cell number 9 and cell number 11. This is not being used by other, so it is a, d. Fine. So the minimal sum is a bar, d bar plus b, c plus a, d. Okay, this completes the second sub question of this question. Fine. And the third sub question of this question is realize using the basic gate. So whatever the answer we will get, whatever the solution we have got here, this we need to realize it using the basic gates. What are the basic gates? The NOT, AND the OR gate. Okay, so A have taken, since A bar, a NOT gate, A bar, then D bar, A bar into D bar, so it is AND gate, Next BC, so BC for I have given it for AND gate. Next AD, one more AND gate. Since these are all together, I have given it to an OR gate, and the output what I have considered here as F, so I have mentioned here as an F. Okay, this completes the second question B. Fine. I hope you understood this question or the solution of this question. All the best for your exams. Do well. Happy learning and thanks for watching.